Hello everyone. I'm Andy from ThinkMo. I am currently teaching CCIE courses.
From today, I'm going to share with you CCNA, CCNP, CCIE related technologies.
Our topic today is how to limit illegal access.
Prevent important intranet data from leaking.
We mainly explain through the following 3 questions. The first one is what is illegal access? The second is why prevent illegal access? The third is how do you implement illegal access? So what is illegal access?
The short answer is I don't allow you access.
But you can access. This is illegal. I won't allow you to do it. You had to do it.
So how do you prevent illegal access?
How do you interfere with it? We're going to cover it later. Prevent the leakage of intranet data. To prevent illegal access. There's just something I can't show you. This is to prevent the leakage of important intranet data.
And based on what exactly?
We touched on that in the last video. It's through the ACL. It's called an access control list. So the main purpose of today, I'm going to talk about access control lists.
That is, the application scenario of the ACL.
What does an ACL do? About its specific application scenario is to prevent illegal access. Take for example, in this topology, have R&D department financial server.
For the financial server,
it involves some important financial data. So you can't just access any department. It has to be of some level before you can access. So in order to protect the security of financial data, we're gonna ban RAND. Access finance server. But the CEO's office is unrestricted. It's accessible in Huawei's ACL. As long as the ACL is configured and applied after it comes into effect. By default, there are no rules. So it's allowed by default. So let's go back to the scene.
On the interface connected to this router.
Yes, interface 1. The representative is the first interface. You can give it an ACL rule. Once you've made it, you can attach it to the interface. Just like we did in the last video.
It doesn't take effect until you're hooked up. Is to limit where the RAND department comes from.
So its network is 192.168.4.4. Now restrict access to the finance server. IP address of 192.168.4.424. For the President's office. It doesn't need another one on this side. Let me write some other rules. Because by default, it's just allowed. Well, as long as I make this rule. And once applied to the interface. Not the RAND department. Access the financial server again. The President's office is accessible. That's how you get permission. Data traffic in the CEO's office. It goes through the middle router. To access the finance department's server. The RAND department is not allowed. Because I made rules for it. All the computers in the entire RAND department. All devices in the 2.0 network segment. They're not accessible. Let's say it wants to access data from other departments. Does it affect the RAND department? Because you didn't write this rule. Just didn't make it. Both are allowed by default. For other businesses. In the absence of rules. It does not affect normal services. And the President's office is not affected.
Because there is no formulation.
This is one of the application scenarios of ACL.
To protect some of our specific data from leakage.
Because access has been restricted.
So there was no chance to visit.
Financial data.
This ensures the security of internal data.
That's it for today. If there are any other skills you'd like to learn, feel free to leave a message or send me a private message. if you're interested in what I'm talking about. Hope to like and subscribe more. Thank you. See you next time.